Okay, well, good afternoon, everyone. Here I am actually calling in from the Jeanette Rankin headquarters here in Athens, Georgia. If you didn't know where we are, that's where our headquarters is housed. I am super delighted to have you joining us for actually our first New Scholar orientation for the 2021-22 academic school year. So let's get this party started. Are you ready to rumble? I am. Awesome. Cat, next slide, please. All righty. So I want to kind of give you, if you didn't take an opportunity when you first heard the amazing news about being awarded the scholarship, just to give you just a brief overview about who we are. We certainly provide scholarships to the low income women, 25 and up if you live in Georgia, but then 35 and up if you live outside of Georgia. And what we're doing here is truly building better lives through post-secondary education. So just know scholarships is the way we're doing it. So excited for you to be able to support, and we're grateful to be able to support you through the 2021-22 academic school year. Okay, so what we're going to do now is allow you to introduce, well, some of the team here to introduce themselves, and you actually get a firsthand to hear who we are. All right, Karen.
All right. So, hello, my name is Karen Stirk, and I'm the CEO of the Jeanette Rankin Women's Scholarship Fund. And it is truly an honor and pleasure to welcome you all to the Jeanette Rankin Foundation Scholarship. So, I have been involved with empowering women in one way or another pretty much my whole career. I lived much of my life in the Midwest, but then took a detour to Atlanta, Athens area for 10 years, and now live in Portland, Oregon. So well, our motto here at the Jeanette Rankin Foundation is do good work and have fun. So we like to have a good time and we like to do good work. We are in your front row cheering for you. We want you to succeed. You know, there's a scholar who said once, you know, I got more money from other scholarship foundations, but I never got more support than I got from the Jeanette Rankin Foundation. So that's what we're here about. We want to help you succeed. Um, we also believe nothing about you without you. And first and foremost, the two women who are the leaders of this scholarship program are both Jeanette Rankin alumni. They have walked in your shoes. They have been single moms, raising children, working, and getting their college degree. So they know what it's like. They know what you're going through. Basically, that's it. I just want you to know how excited we are for you to get started with us. All right, I'm going to turn it over to you, Latrina.
Okay, thanks so much, Karen. If you haven't heard me, you've seen my face. My name is Latrina Artist. I am the scholarship program director here. Karen has already mentioned to you that I am JRF. I really am. When you ask me who's Latrina, I'm JRF. I am alumni. I was really blessed and just fortunate to be a Jeanette Rankin Scholar. I received the scholarship back in 2012 to 2014 when I graduated with my bachelor's in human development and family science. I did a minor in religion and a BA in theology. So it's pretty aggressive, but I'm so grateful for the support that Jeanette Rankin provided for me to be able to complete both of those degrees. And what Karen said is so very true. When you see me, I hope you see a live example of what it can look like and what it feels like to not only pursue your education, but to come out on the other side. And she said something else, and we do it. And I hope you hear that from me every time you pick up the phone, send a text or whatever. I love to laugh. I love to have fun. And we, of course, do great work and have fun while doing it. So I am elated to be able to do just that with you, my sister. So now hopefully you understand why I call you my sister, because truly you are. And so welcome over into the Jeanette Rankin Sisterhood. I'll now hand it off to my sister, Kat.
Hi, thank you, Latrina, and thank you, Karen, and thank you all for being here. As Karen and Latrina said, I'm also a Jeanette Rankin Scholar, and so I actually just graduated from the University of Oregon, and I was a recipient in 2020 of the Jeanette Rankin Scholarship. And it really did. It was a game changer for me to have that kind of support and camaraderie and being able to push forward and do the things that I needed to do to support me and my family. So I'm a single mama. I have 3 kiddos with low income and just trying to really get that upward mobility moving and get out of poverty. And so, I think that a lot of us can relate to how hard this climb in being able to pursue an education really is and really how important it is. So the support and where it's coming from really is just genuine. And we all care about you and we want to see you succeed. And we have walked the path. So we want to walk it with you and help you cross that finish line. And I just want to give a shout out to all my bays on the call that I got to do the interviews with. I'm so happy to see all you and welcome to everyone else. And it's so good to meet you.
Wonderful, wonderful. Thanks so much. So now that you know who we are, guess what? It's your time. So when I call your name, and I will apologize now, Latrina probably is the worst with names. So if I do not pronounce your name correctly, please, as soon as you come off mute, make sure you do it and you'll have to continue to remind me. I promise I'll get it right. I promise, I'm working on it. All righty. So I'm going to kind of give you I'm going to kind of give you 3 people so you can kind of get ready. So actually, Jamie W., if I said it correctly, you're up first. Shavana H is next, and then Tracy L. I think we just got one Tracy L. Some of the names. So Jamie, if you want to come off. And so what we're asking you to do, and we're doing this quickly because we want to get through everybody, okay? If you can tell us your name, if you can tell us your school and your major, because you already have where you're chiming in from. Sounds pretty good? Okay, awesome, Jamie. I see you're off mute. Take it away.
My name is Jamie Willis. I'm a student at OIT, the Oregon Institute of Technology. I will be graduating with a Bachelor of Science, and I'm an RDH, which is a registered dental hygienist.
Awesome, thanks, Jamie. Shavana?
Hello, everyone. I'm Shavana Harris. You said my name right. I attend Brenau University. It is in Gainesville, and my major is education, early childhood education.
Thanks, Shavana. Tracy L.
Hi, I'm Tracy Lindstrom. I go to Northwest Arkansas Community College, and I'm going to be transferring into the University of Arkansas after this upcoming year, and my degree is graphic design.
Thanks, Tracy. All right, next up, we got Leisha, Louisa, and Andrea.
You.
There
Yes.
you go, Leisha.
My name is Leisha Devine, and I go to Georgia State University on a bachelor's in social work.
Louisa.
Hi, Latrina. This is Louisa Nelson. My school is the University of Wisconsin in Oshkosh, and my major is secondary education with a social sciences, so to be a social studies teacher.
Go ahead, Andrea.
Hi, I'm Andrea Daly. I am from at the University of North Georgia, and my major is psychology. My minor is HSDA, Human Services Delivery.
Awesome. Thank you. Thanks, guys. All right, we're rocking and rolling. I love it. Next up, we got Elva, Amy M, and then Renee P.
Hi, my name is Elva Hoover. I'm attending Millersville University in double majoring in elementary and exceptional education.
Awesome. All right, Amy M.
Sorry.
Sorry.
Okay. My name is Amy Moses. I'm attending Youngstown State University. I'm in Pennsylvania, but it's in Ohio, and I'm majoring in dietetics.
Awesome. Thanks, Amy. Renee P.
Hi, I'm Renee Perez. I am going to attend Texas Christian University, and I will be majoring in business information systems and minoring in Latinx studies.
Awesome. Thank you. Okay, Lisa T. Now, Kat, I'm going to make y'all laugh because we tried to figure out how to pronounce your last name correctly. So if you can help us.
Tuivavalagi. You can just call me Lisa, it's fine. All right, my name is Lisa. I currently go to Wayne State University in Detroit, Michigan, and I'm double majoring in supply chain management and information systems management.
Awesome, awesome. Susie C., you're up.
Hi, my name is Susie Coates, and I'm majoring, or I attend Penn State University, the Abington campus, and I live in close to Philadelphia, PA, and my major is psychological and social sciences. So good to be here.
Wonderful. Thank you. Elizabeth I.
Hi, my name is Elizabeth. I am currently living in Raleigh, North Carolina, and I actually go to ECPI University, where I go to night school to become a licensed practitioner nurse.
Thank you, ma'am. All right, Tiffany J., you're up.
Hi, I am Tiffany. I am attending Southern New Hampshire University with my focus being business administration with a concentration in nonprofit management.
Awesome. And Andy?
Sorry about that. My name's Ann Dell, and I live in Mecca, Indiana, which is only probably about an hour away from Indianapolis, where I go to school at Marian University in business administration, with the hopes in the spring that I'll do transition to teaching my old high school.
Awesome, thanks. Is it Tamara or Tamara? Which one is it? You're up next.
It's Tamara. Hi,
Okay.
everyone. I'm Tamara. I attend the University of Oklahoma, and my major is organizational leadership.
All righty, thanks. Ruby F. from Georgia.
Yeah. Hi, my name is Ruby Ferguson. I go to Arizona State University, and my major is information technology.
Awesome, thanks. All righty. Leah B. or Leah.
You had it right the first time, Leah. My name's Leah Barton. I was just recently accepted to Southern New Hampshire University. Shout out to Tiffany. I heard you. And my major is environmental science.
Awesome, thanks, Leah. All right. Jen G. We definitely got several Jennifers, so Jen G.
Hi, my name is Jen Jung Green, and I attend Clemson University. I'm a double major in philosophy with an emphasis on pre-law and women's leadership.
All righty, thanks, Jen. All right, next up, we got Cha. Next is Lisa B. And then I think it's Gianna C.
Everyone, I'm Lisa Marie. I'm from Panama City, Florida, but I attend Western Illinois University online. And my major is cultural anthropology with a concentration on disaster anthropology. And my minor is in sociology.
Hi, my name is Lisa B. And I am a student at California State University, Dominguez Hills, and I'm studying nursing.
See, I did it. It's two Lisa B's. Sorry, guys, but you roll right with it. Love it. All right, Chow. I think she shifted, so we'll come back to you, Chow. I think, is it Gianna? Gianna C?
It's Gina.
Oh, see, I did it.
Right. My name is Gina Corsi, and I attend Colorado Christian University online. I live in California. My major is nonprofit management with a minor in communication.
Awesome, thank you. All right, Barbara I.
Hi, my name is Barbara Iliff, and I live in Georgia. I am attending Southern New Hampshire University, and I'm getting a general studies degree with a concentration in writing and creative expression.
Yay, awesome. Okay, Chow, I think we got you back. You're up.
Hello, sister. My name is Zhao Cheng. I'm currently a pre-nursing student at Wind River College. And I'm gonna transfer to the university for nursing program.
Awesome, thanks, Chow. All righty, Sarah M.
Hi,
Hi, I'm Sarah McCarley. I am currently going to Seminole State College in Oklahoma. After this next semester, I will be transferring to the University of Oklahoma to major in environmental studies.
Awesome. Thanks so much. Jessica H.
Hi, I'm Jessica Huffaker. I am going to Weber State University, which is in Ogden, Utah, and I am majoring in elementary education with a minor in art.
Awesome. Thanks so much. All right, Mary, you're up.
Hi, my name is Mary Murphy, and I'm also attending Arizona State University with a major in Russian.
Thanks, Mary. All right, Suan, you're up. Suan, you're on mute, dear.
Good afternoon, lady. My name is Sung Nguyen. I'm studying at the Metropolitan State University of Denver. My major is accounting. Nice to meet you.
You too. Guys, I want to go ahead and say you guys are rocking it out. Thank you so much for being ready to come off mute and just getting it done. All right. Is it Lajamise?
Yes, it's Lajamise. Hi, my name is Lajamise Watson. I will be attending Rockford University and I will be majoring in nursing.
Awesome. Thanks. Shalisa, you're up.
Can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, my name is Shalisa Taylor, and I am currently a senior at the University of Northern Iowa. This is my last semester there. Woohoo! Then I'll be transferring on to the University of Iowa Law School, majoring in criminal law.
Oh my goodness, guys, my screen is doing some funky stuff. I think it's Shelly S. Looks like who is up next.
Yeah, Shelly Stevens here. I'm in Portland, Oregon, attending Portland State, and my major is social work.
Awesome. Thanks, Shelly. Lavita, are you able to come off mute?
I am. Can you hear me okay?
I can.
Okay. Hi, everybody. I'm Lavita. I am attending Middle Georgia State University. My major is social work. So shout out to Alicia and was it Shelly?
Awesome. Awesome. I think again, my screen is shifting. I think if you go on mute and come off. All right, Sarah S. No, excuse me, Sarah T. Sarah T, I'm sorry.
Hi, I'm Sarah. I am attending Southwestern Oregon Community College right now. I'm also dual enrolled in Oregon State University, and my major is psychology and behavioral science.
Okay. Camille P.
Hi. Hi to all my fellow scholars. You're all so beautiful. My name is Camille Plummer, and I attend Broward College in Florida. My major is biochemistry, and I will gain my associates this coming fall and move on to FIU. Nice meeting you.
You too. All right. I think is it Elisheva or Elisheva or neither? There you go.
My name is Elisheva Slomiuk, and I'm joining in from the Hudson Valley in New York State, which I live about 30 miles north of the city. And I just finished an associate degree in science at Orange County Community College. And I'm now taking my prerequisites for a transfer program to the SUNY School of Environmental Science and Forestry and Sustainability Management. So I hear a few ecology majors and environmental science majors. So we're gonna do good work.
Yes. All right. Zuri is up. And then after Zuri, we got Karen V.
Hi, everyone. I'm Zuri Davis. I currently attend Brenau University, and I'm studying childhood education.
Karen V, you're up.
Hi, congratulations, everyone. My name is Karen Vargas, and I am in northern New Mexico. I attend the Institute of American Indian Arts in the Creative Writing Program. And I think I'm maybe interested in getting a certificate in journalism as well.
Awesome, thank you. All righty, Melanie S.
Hello. Wow. What an impressive group of amazing women. Such an honor to meet all of you. And so nice to meet you, Latrina and Karen. And nice to see you, Kat. My name is Melanie Sheaves. I'm currently attending Sonoma State University for my Bachelor's of Science in Nursing. I just graduated from College of Marin Community College and received my associate degree in nursing. And I'm so grateful for everyone in all of this. I'm Northern California. So nice to meet all of you.
You too. All right, Angela A., you're up.
Sorry, I wasn't ready. I was paying attention. I'm Angela Anderson. I live in Washington State. I attend Columbia Basin College right now, and I will be graduating with my associates in accounting and then going on to Western Governors University, where I will receive a bachelor's in accounting. So thank you.
Awesome, thank you. All right, I remembered, it's Misha. Misha is up.
Hi, I'm Misha. I'm going to school at Bay Path University for a cybersecurity information assurance with a certificate in digital forensics.
Awesome, thanks, Misha. All righty, we got Sierra G.
I will be attending Georgia State University with a major in chemistry.
Thanks, Sierra. Okay, we got Homa D up, and then after Homa, Ruth S.
Hi, my name is Homa Diniarian. I live in Irvine, California, and my major is nursing, bachelor in nursing. I'm going to Loma Linda University. Thank you.
Thanks so much, Ruth.
Hi, I'm Ruth Swanson. I live in Los Angeles. I'm in Echo Park right now. I am going to Los Angeles City College for cinematography, and I'm transferring to Cal State to also get a degree in cinematography and hopefully a master's as well, and a minor in photography, if they will let me do it, basically. Yep, that's it. Thanks.
Thanks, Ruth. All righty, Sydney.
Hi, my name is Sydney Latimer, and I use she and they pronouns. I attend Century Community College as well as Inver Grove Community College in the Twin Cities, and I am going to be graduating in December with a degree, individualized degree in creative design business management, with plans to move to the University of Minnesota to pursue a bachelor's degree in the same area.
Okay, is it Sade, Sadie? I'm gonna give you a name, so help me out.
It's Sade. I'm Sade Rivers. I am pursuing a bachelor's in communications at Portland State University. And I'm also looking into DEI work as well. So thank you and congratulations to everyone.
Thanks, Sade. All right, Courtney H.
Good afternoon, everybody. I'm Courtney Harris, and I will be attending Bellevue University and pursuing my bachelor's in human resource management. And I am from Omaha, Nebraska, right in the middle of the country.
Awesome. I don't think I did you, but if I did, just say you already got me. Jennifer L.
Hi, everyone. No, you did not get me. My name is Jen Livovich. I attend Colorado State University Global, where I am a senior working towards my undergraduate in human services I've also earned my specialization in public and nonprofit management with honors, and I intend on going immediately into graduate school for an MPA. Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you. Okay, Roxanne A.
Hello, my name is Roxanne, and I'm a senior at Woodbury University in Burbank, California, and my major is professional writing, but my ultimate goal is to go to law school. And
Awesome.
thank you,
Thanks.
everybody.
All right, Laura Grace.
Hi there, my name is Laura, and I live in Bremerton, Washington, and I am a senior at the University of Washington, the Tacoma campus, and I'm majoring in social welfare.
Awesome. Ashley M. And maybe if you're driving, we want you to be safe. I don't think I said that earlier on. If you're driving, please don't worry about coming off mute. Stay safe, okay? Is it Cavella, or neither? Help me out.
Keela Moore. I'm in Roxborough, North Carolina. I received my associate's degree from Piedmont Community College in Roxborough, North Carolina, and I'm currently attending North Carolina Central University in Durham, North Carolina, pursuing my bachelor's in social work.
Awesome. Thanks so much. All righty, Billy M.
Sorry, guys. My name is Billy Moody, and I live in San Antonio, Texas. And I am currently studying at Western Governors University online, and I'm a dual major in elementary education and special education.
Awesome. Thanks, Billy. Jay Walker.
Hi, good afternoon. I'm Jay Walker. I am going to be attending Cal State University of Los Angeles and majoring in criminal justice.
Okay, Leah, I think I already got you. It shifts every time somebody moves. I have a Jen's iPhone. I'm not sure if I've already, I know it's one of the Jennifers. Did I already get you?
No, you didn't get me yet,
Okay.
but my name's Jen, and I am in Buffalo, New York, and I'm attending Erie Community College and majoring in criminal justice.
Okay, I got Jen G, correct? I think that's what it was. Trying to make sure I got it. Awesome. Okay, guys, I'm scrolling through. It looks like other than the interns that I forget anybody. If I did, please help me out. Just go ahead and come off mute. What? I didn't forget anybody. That's amazing, except I did see Maheen, one of our associates, I think Riley. The screen is shifting, so I really can't see. Glad to have their JRF associates. They're on. I can't see if anybody else is on. I'm sorry, guys, because I'm having to shift. So that means, I mean, guys, did I literally get everybody? If so, I'm like super excited about that. Woohoo! Latrina doing her happy dance. All right, Kat, if you can start back sharing. Hey, guys, that was awesome. I don't know how long it took us to do it, but we have 59 people on the call. So that's pretty awesome. Way to be ready to go and rock it out. You guys are Zoom masters because you were able to knock that out and knock it out like very quickly and efficiently. So thank you so much for appeasing us and introducing yourself to us and your sisters. Okay, guys, let's go ahead. We want to really kind of get you started off right. Most of you should have already, if not all of you, should have already gotten logged into your GradSnap portal. Let me stress this here. This is how you communicate with us, to us, through us, find all of your tasks and assignments is through GradSnap. Okay. And if GradSnap is not ringing a bell to you, you need to like call me after this call because we need to have a serious conversation. No, I'm serious. I'm laughing, but I'm like so totally serious. So what we're going to do is actually allow you to see what it is and how we actually, for one, get logged into GradSnap And we're actually going to walk you through a task because we want to really show you how to begin navigating. We can't show it all to you on today's call, but if we can at least get you logged in and get you going, I think that'll help you kind of get off on the, get off on the good foot, as my grandmother would say. So Kat, if you can go ahead and stop sharing and pull up your GradSnap screen. What I am going to do is talk to some of you. I think it's Suong. And maybe some of you others have, my sisters have had challenges getting logged in. If you have to make sure the email address that you use when you applied for your scholarship is the actual email that they're using. Because most of us have 4, 5, or 6 emails that we use. So whichever one that you use to apply for your scholarship is the actual email that is attached to your GradSnap portal. Okay, so if you've tried to log in and you have not been successful, maybe try using the email that you used. Say, for instance, the one that we gave you that congratulatory email to through Submittable, that's the email that you would need to get logged in. And still, if you can't, please, 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 ma'am, please reach out to us. So what we want to do is literally walk you through getting in there and completing a task. Like right now, Kat has some things pulled up. So Kat, do you want to go ahead and walk them through completing those tasks in GradSnap?
Yeah. So just like all of you, I had to register an account with GradSnap after I was notified that I was a recipient of the scholarship. And really, this is the cool part about GradSnap is that with all the crazy, busy things going on with being in school, I had the agency and control over my own tasks. So once they're assigned to you and we need something from you, it's all in one place. So you don't have to go searching and asking us, exactly what you need or what we need. It's all here. So the first thing is just making sure that all of your personal information is updated. And to do that, you would just go in to the profile and you just go to personal information and voila, here's all the ways that you update that. And the reason why this page is so important is because we want you to get your funds. We want you to get your money. And I don't know how many of you are aware of this, but JRF is unique in our scholarship in the way that we disperse our funds. We give you control over your money. So we don't send this to your school, we send it to you. So if you put an address in here that is not going to go where you want those funds, that is on you, and we want you to be able to have control over that. So if you move, we wouldn't know that. You would know that, and we'd want you to update that information immediately. So that way, for whatever reason, if something changes, we're making sure that you get that money where it needs to go. So this is where you would do that. And then if you go back to your home screen, that's where you would see this tasks panel, and it'll show you right here what needs to be done. This is a little bit overdue because I just graduated. So I'm going to show you guys how to complete that task. So you'd go over here to this complete task, and it's asking for the spring 2021 transcript. So because I just graduated this year, and I would go and I would just want to make sure that I submit my transcript. So you want to give it, which term you're submitting. So that way we know. And then you just go down to where it says drop files to upload. And I actually click on this little cloud, and it's going to take me to my computer. And then I would just go to my documents or wherever I saved it. I saved it in my pictures, and I would just click on this document, and it's a JPEG file, but I believe you can upload PDFs as well. And so I would just click on that. I'm going to upload it, and I'm going to save it, and it'll save it to my tasks. Now, if for whatever reason you need to upload any additional documents, sometimes transcripts can be a little bit long. Maybe you forgot something or you need to add additional information or pages. You can actually go over to this little tab right here called Portfolio, and you click on that, and you can actually add an item. So you can add the item, you can say what the file type is, and there's tons of different things. So maybe it's a transcript, or maybe it's a resume, or whatever it is. You click on that, you give it a title, 2021 transcript, I'd spell that correctly. Well, close enough. You'd want to select the term. And then again, you go to that drop files, you select it, boom, you add it, and it's all there. And the coolest thing about this is that it's all in one place. So you have all kinds of different things that you can add to that for whatever changes. So that is pretty much GradSnap in a nutshell. And I also wanted to show you this because community is a big part of what we offer as well. So you want to meet other people, it kind of automatically puts things up. I went to the University of Oregon, so it actually pulls up scholars that also attend. And then it also shows people in my major. So because I majored in psychology, so super duper cool, very simple and easy to navigate. And again, if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out. So, and just to reiterate, if you want to know where your money is, it depends on where your personal information is going. So make sure you up that in that personal info section on GradSnap. And then the money will come, as far as the timing goes, depending on what your school deadline for those payments are. So we go off of what your school payment deadline is. And that's why everyone that completed that school payment deadline, thank you. And that will actually really help you get your money where it needs to go quicker. So as long as you fill out that survey and you're keeping on top of those tasks, you don't have to wait for your money. The flow is really seamless and great. And GradSnap's your scholar portal. So use it. And when I say your portal, it means that's your line to us. It's our line to you. So that's where the communication happens. And that's where we want to make sure that it's all in one place. I don't know about you gals, but everything is all ready. So like, it can be very complex when you're navigating getting your degree. And I know what it's like. I have to keep all my kids' schedules in my mind and really, keep everything organized. So it's really nice to have things in one place and to be able to have the control over that myself without having to go and like ask outside of that to just, be able to have control. So yeah, that's GradSnap in a nutshell. And we'll be working on putting together some short videos, some how-to videos. So keep an eye out for that and look forward to that coming soon.
Awesome. Thanks so much, Kat. Here's the thing. I will always, and don't think that we're not trying to answer your questions, but I will always refer you back to GradSnap, especially if, say, for instance, if I've sent a message to you, let's just say email, if we have created a task. And so all of you, if you haven't already completed the task, it should be a task in there now for you to do that payment deadline. Which is it's a survey, so it'll kind of take you outside of it, but you still need to complete that survey. And so say, for instance, like with your money, in that survey, I want to stress this: when you're completing a survey, ensure that you're filling out that information correctly. We ask you for your mailing address. Please make sure if there's an apartment number, please, ma'am, please put your apartment number in there, because we do not want your payment to be delayed for any reason. Something else that you just got introduced to today is the text messaging, okay? So just know, yes, GradSnap has a feature that allows us to be able to text you. You will see that it came from a 706-222 number. So that's just like our phone number that's connected to our GradSnap Scholar Portal, okay? So if I were you, I would save that in my phone as JRF GradSnap or something like that, text message. So that way, when you see that number, I normally will say this is Latrina, and I'm sure Kat will say this is Kat, so that you do know that it's coming from us and it's not like a spam. Okay, so definitely save that 706-222-7316 is the actual number that should have shown up from the text message reminder that you actually received today. So hopefully you all received that if you have your mobile phone number listed in there. So let's kind of talk about your point of contact. In your a letter, you will get a welcome packet from us. We'll mail them out first thing next week, but we thought it was important that we share this information out to you now so that you know who your point of contact is. And even knowing who your point of contact is, I want to also make you aware that we use our central office email, which is scholars, real easy, scholars@rankinfoundation.org. So if you have a question, you want to send us a message within that email, and/or I really want to teach you how to do it just through your GradSnap portal. If you go to your GradSnap portal and click on contact us, it'll send a message automatically over to that email, okay? So don't create anything. It's kind of pretty streamlined, but let's talk about who you contact. That's where I was going with this. If you're in Pacific or Mountain time zone, you will contact, Kat will be your point of contact. And if you're needing to like get an immediate response, you want to definitely reach out to her. Why? Kat is in that time zone, okay? Whereas she's over in Oregon, and guess where I am? In Georgia. So I handle the Central and the Eastern time zones, okay? So if you fall within those Pacific and the Mountain time zones, you want to reach out to Kat. If you're in Central or Eastern, you're reaching out to Latrina again, but you're always making sure that you're utilizing that Scholars at Rankin Foundation email. Okay, make sense? Okay, awesome. All right, next slide, please. Listen, my sisters, I get excited about all of the many resources that the Jeanette Rankin Foundation provides to you all. And I want to stress here, this is just one of the many. We call it the Scholar Guidance Resource. And Kat, I'm gonna walk through it, but Kat, if you can go ahead and pull up the slide, because I know you were going to kind of show them how to get into this. I'm sending out a welcome pack. So be on the lookout for, I don't have one up here, but it's like a manila envelope, and of course it's addressed to you, but within there, you will have instructions as to how you can access the Scholar Guidance Resource, okay? Now, you have to register. You have to hear me. You have to register in order to be able to gain access to this resource. But I want to really, I want to stick a pin here or whatever I need to get your attention. You want to register for this resource because it gives you access. Kat said it today. She said it takes the search out of research, okay? So you can pretty much find information from A to Z here in this Scholar resource, the Scholar Guidance Resource. But again, the first thing, you got to register. That's what I want to keep on stressing. If you don't register, you will not have access to it. Kat is clicking through. You see there's wellness, relationships, work education, financial, legal. Under each one, come on. If you're having a legal issue, guess what you can do? You have access to an attorney where you can get legal advice and information. Let me say this to you. It's free to you. Now, the Jeanette Rankin Foundation pays for it, but I want you to know that, pet care, working abroad, come on, traveling, safety, it's so much information in here. I promise you, if you took time out of every day in the year, you probably still will not be able to get through all of the resources that are listed through the Scholar Guidance Resource, okay? So make sure, as you see, Kat just clicked on one and went down. Look at all of this.
There's so many, you guys. There's so many. I can't even tell you. I was just going to jump in if it's okay, Latrina, because I remember.
I wanted you to see that. Scroll all the way back to the bottom, Kat, of that page.
Look at this.
I have a quick question, Kat. I'm there right now, and to register, it wants an organization web ID.
Yes.
We'll send you that. We'll send you that information. Yep. I was just going to say really quickly, during my first term at University of Oregon, so I transferred over from my community college, and I remember having just a really rough time. Maybe TMI, but I was going through a divorce, and man, I remember calling all kinds of places around town that would accept my health insurance just so I could just talk to somebody. I was in a full-blown crisis, you guys. And I don't know if I'm in behavioral science, but the whole idea behind being stressed out and trying to navigate your studies, I could not focus. I just couldn't focus. I had no appetite. I was always fighting with my dude, and it sucked bad. I can't even tell you. I started watching my GPA just drop in front of my eyes, and I rely on scholarships, so I needed that GPA to be up. I needed my focus, and something simple like this would have been really easy to access, to just be able to grab that information that I needed and access some of this free, these free resources. I was like going through this just the other day, just looking at it, and I was like, man, like, why wasn't I using this during COVID? I feel like a dum-dum not taking advantage of it. So I implore all of you, and I am extremely resourceful, a resourceful person, but I'm not kidding. Like, they just shortcut everything for you. So if you want to save time and you're just like, I wonder if I can do something, I need help in whatever areas, no joke, just please go here. It's free for you guys and we pay for it for you. So take advantage. And the biggest push that I can say for this whole thing is that it saves you time, and time is money. And so as much as we like to see the money coming in, this is saving you money because it's saving you time. So I just want to share that with you guys. I'll start a new share, but Latrina, if you had anything else on that.
No, I didn't. We just want to stress that it's so much information. Oh my goodness. And there are so many resources that's available to you. I can go on and on about the stories, but until you get in there and, just kind of start, play around in there and figure out what it has to offer, I'm telling you, you will be certainly glad that you did, okay? So next slide, please, Kat. All right, guys, listen to me. The Jeanette Rankin Foundation is truly about supporting you through college completion, okay? This was the first year that the organization was able to implement an emergency fund. This emergency fund is set up for you. We understand that life happens, okay? It does. And I'll give you a quick story. One of our scholars this past semester, her hot water heater went out in her home, damaged her basement. I mean, just a lot of things that can happen when these unforeseen really incidents occur and you don't have funds set aside. You're mindful, you're just trying to get through college. You don't have the funds to replace a water heater, let alone replace, repairs to your home. There is an emergency fund that is available to you through the Jeanette Rankin Foundation. So we ask that if you find yourself in one of these situations, it is really a survey that you go in there, you fill out. We do ask you to provide details, and by all means, you can provide information, supporting documents as to what you're encountering with this. And we try and turn this around for you guys really, really quickly. Okay, so if you're in there and you don't see this, it's a survey. It says emergency fund survey. Okay, so I want to make sure that we, that this is available to you. So by all means, utilize it if you find yourself within this. All right, Kat, I'm going to turn it over to you. We talked about partnerships, and some of you got an email from me about Majuri. I'm going to go ahead and talk about Synchrony because that's the next slide as well. So we have been fortunate to partner with several organizations, and we have a quick video here that we're going to share with you briefly about Majuri, okay?
History says, find jewelry for occasions. We say, forget occasions. Find jewelry for my damn self. We're Majuri. Handcrafted like the olden days. Designed for the golden days ahead.
Awesome. So of course you see that they do jewelry, but of course they support the woman. And again, if you got that invite from us, that just means that they are the ones who are pretty much sponsoring your scholarship. Also too, I want to stress that you have the option. The engagement is minimal, but we do have to ask you if you're okay with you engaging with them. So just know that's kind of what that email was about if you got it. Likewise with Synchrony. Synchrony is another one of our partners that actually fund scholarships. And so Synchrony is, offers a lot of things. Kat, if you want to go ahead and roll the video.
Your customers, our financing. Your aspirations, our analytics. Your goals, our technology. Introducing Synchrony Financial, bringing new meaning to the word partnership. Banking, loyalty, analytics. Synchrony Financial. Engage with us.
Absolutely.
Synchrony, let me just say one thing about Synchrony. They have a women's network. There are 7,000 of their employees are in this women's network. It's an employee network, and they are sponsoring 20 of you this year. They are partnering with us to do that. Go ahead.
Okay, awesome. All righty, so the next, some of you got an email about Beyond 12, and they offer more of a one-on-one coaching and support. I will say with Beyond 12, I asked you to reply to me. You do have to opt in for Beyond 12, okay? So if you receive this Beyond, or if, no, rewind, if you express interest that you wanted one-on-one coaching when you first completed a survey with us, that's how we reached out to you. So after looking over that Beyond 12 information, we ask that you actually, and just reply back to that email and say, hey, Latrina, I'm interested, or no, I'm not. It's okay. You have to opt in though, okay? So I wanna make sure that I stress that with you guys, okay? And guys, because we went through this pretty fast, because we want to be mindful of the time. We do not want to take for granted that you don't have any, that you have some questions, and we truly want to answer them. So at this point, I'm going to stop talking and give you the opportunity to talk and ask and share. I think at this point, if you can maybe raise your hand, use your reactions if you do have a question, or put it in a chat, I can address it there as well.
And if you have to roll off, go ahead and roll off. We are just so grateful that you all took the time today to spend this hour with us to understand what we do here at Jeanette Rankin Foundation to support you.
And before you roll off, if you're okay, I think it's important that we get the photo of everybody that is on this call. So before everybody rolls off, I would, if you're able to come off mute, and if you're okay with your picture being taken, and we can blot out the name, so you don't have to worry about that. But if you're okay, and we're gonna have to take multiple, Maheen, are you still on? If so, Maheen, can you get multiple? Because it's going to be a couple different slides. Is Maheen still on? I can't see if she is or not. Okay, let me see if it'll allow me. Kat, can you snap a picture and let us know? Because it's like 3 different slides here on my end.
Yeah, I'm working on it. Man, I've got to get it quick. Everybody's moving. Okay, so as uncomfortable as it is, because I always hate like when somebody's like, smile, and you're smiling for like 5 minutes, but seriously, girls, give me a second, because I got a lot of screenshots to take here. But I appreciate it. I sure do appreciate it. And I appreciate all of you. My gosh, I seriously don't want to be like super emotional, but I about cried just listening to how amazing each of you are. It's so cool. Seriously, so cool hearing all the amazing things that all of you are doing right now. I'm so inspired by each and every one of you, and I just think you're amazing. I've walked my own path, but I know you guys are walking your own, and I just gotta shout out to each of you and just say how proud I am of each of you.
I'm doing the Karen, just using my phone. Let's do it.
Yeah, I just took one with my phone. I'll take another one. Yeah. So are there any questions?
I saw Roxanne's hand. Roxanne, if you want to come off mute. I did see your hand, Roxanne.
Yes, I had one question. When I perused the Missouri website, it looked as if their primary focus was African American women, and I didn't want to take away from somebody else. So that was my only question and concern. And if I wasn't eligible for it, I'm fine. But I just wanted to just check in on that. So thank you.
Karen, they're more so just women of color, right? Not just African American. It's women of color.
The jury wanted to support women of color and gender fluid and non-binary.
Yes. Okay, so that's again, this is where I want to stress, you can opt in or opt out. Okay, If you're not okay with it, by all means, please let us know, okay? And you do not have to be, recognized as one of the scholars. This is not going, let me say this is not going to affect your scholarship. You'll still get a scholarship. However, I will say that these partners do underwrite, okay, the scholarship for us. So just know that that's kind of how that works. Okay, you're good, Roxanne?
Oh, good, thank you. I just wanted to make sure, because I'm very, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to take away from somebody else's path, that's all.
You're good.
No,
Thank
we
you.
appreciate that. Thank you.
And just so
Okay.
everyone knows, we'll be sending out resources more, and you can go to our website as well, JeanetteFoundation.org, and I can put that in the chat, but any information, please reach out to one of us, Latrina or I, and we can help you out, all right? We're here for you.
I have just one question. For our transcripts, do you guys need a hard copy of that as well to be mailed, or just the upload on GradSnap?
No, everything unofficial, as long as it has your name on there. If you can get it off your school portal, we don't want you to have to pay, okay? You can take a picture of it, whatever you need to do. This is where I want to stress with your transcripts, if it's multiple pages, if we've created a task and you can only upload, if it'll only allow you one page, because sometimes it does that. So I'm stressing that that's where you want to make sure you go and upload it under your documents, okay? So no, an official transcript is not required, but you want to make sure, please stress, I'm stressing this, that your grades are present on there. So when you get it, make sure it's even the full unofficial transcript, okay?
Okay.
Tracy, did you have a question?
Yes, I was wondering, I requested on the Jeanette Rankin Scholars Facebook page, but I haven't been let in yet. And I was just wondering, is that still coming, or did I just miss it on that?
Oh yeah, we'll let you in. I didn't know.
Okay, fantastic. Thank you.
Oh yay. Yeah, and that is a really good resource too.
Yeah, thank you for all that have joined, guys. That was pretty amazing. Y'all were coming in so fast. Tracy, I was like, yeah, they wore me out trying to get everybody added in there. So we appreciate the guys for you all that have already gotten added in. So we'll certainly get you in.
Sorry, Latrina. Roxanne, did you have a question?
No, I'm sorry. That was from earlier. I'm
Okay.
not sure how to take it down.
Oh,
Okay.
no problem. I'll help you out with it.
Louisa, I see your hand.
Yeah, Latrina, it's so nice to see you again. And I just have to say, Kat, I also am emotional because right now I'm going into in-person school. And sometimes I feel so alone thinking that I'm the only 30-something, a mom of 3 that has a house to clean and laundry to do and then homework to do. And I feel like the only one. And then I come to this meeting and I'm thinking, I wish we could all be in the same room and just give each other a hug and say, let's start this new semester. Let's start this new school year, because sometimes I just look around and see all these teenagers, all these 20-somethings, and I'm thinking, am I the only one? So this just being accepted into this has been just such an honor, Latrina. And I just want to share with all my sisters, it makes me really emotional thinking that you are all going through the same thing, just how hard it is to know that you have kids still have their needs. Sometimes you come in 3rd, 4th, 5th, and with this just gives you such power to think, you know what, you are there and you're doing something. So I just want to thank you. It's such an honor to be here with you guys.
Oh, thank you.
I know. I echo that.
Louisa, don't do it to us. I'm trying to hold it together. We're trying to wrap up the call with my makeup intact. All right. Any other questions, guys?
Well, I just wanted to say to Louisa, girl, you look good. Okay, you can pass. So you don't need to tell anyone your age, because you don't look that. You look like one of those teenagers. Believe me, they're trying to all act old. You probably are younger. So we're all here for you. I have 9. My oldest is 20 and I have twin 4-year-olds. So I know.
Listen, y'all, I'll say this. Y'all inspire me every single day. Yes, I've lived it. I'm kind of over, the school part, but guys, hold your head up. I'm telling you, keep your head up, stay in there. I promise you, they may never say it to you, but those younger students, somebody posted in the chat earlier about you being like the mama bear. I promise you, we really are the mama bears for a lot of them, whether they say it or not. So be proud of being that mama bear and train them like you would train your children, you know, and teach them and continue to be an amazing example and role model for them. Awesome, awesome. Any
A
other
couple more questions. It looks like Chow is that, and then Jay Walker.
Okay, Chow.
Yeah, I have a quick questions about the task of awarding the fall quarter schedule. I finished it, but now I want to change because I just changed one class. So, but I don't know how to do that. The task is complete and it's like disappear on the grass snap.
Yes. Okay,
We can reopen it for you. Go ahead, Latrina.
No need to reopen it. Credit wise, are you taking less than 6 if it changed or more than 6?
Yeah, the credits keep the same. I just changed the class.
Okay, yeah, and that's fine. I wanted to make sure. I thought I heard you correctly. It doesn't need to be reopened, Kat, because if her credits didn't change, you're still good. It's only if the number of credits were reduced. If you go from full-time, and guys, full-time for us is 6 or more credits, okay? And then if you're under that, that's considered part-time. So since that then changed for you, child, you're good, okay? I mean, but you could always upload a modified class schedule that lists the current class under your documents, but we don't need to reopen that survey for you unless your actual credits change, okay?
Yep. So I just want to confirm, like 6 credit semester is equal to 9 credit quarter, right? Because our school use quarter credits, so I just want to make 6.
Yes, because I think is yours every 6 weeks or 8 weeks, child?
My quarter is 12 weeks.
Okay.
12 weeks, yeah,
All right.
mine too.
But I think you're good, child. We can actually talk about that offline to make sure we're on the same page, but I think we are, because I think I remember looking at yours. So I'll look at it and confirm and shoot you over an email if something needs to be updated or if it doesn't fall within the full time. Okay, parameters, okay?
These are great questions.
That was a great question, thank you. Jay
Looks like
Walker?
Jay?
Yes, hi. I was trying to get back into my GradSnap and it said that the password is incorrect and the email never came to reset it, and it says to wait for the organization to contact me.
Kat, you want to talk about that? You just ran into that.
I did. And so maybe you can send wherever you're at. I'm not sure where you're at, but either Latrina and I an email. I'll put in the chat my email for the foundation and then Latrina's, and reach out, and then we can just make sure that we confirm which email you're actually using to register. And sometimes those don't sync up. So for me, I used my University of Oregon email, and when I went to go change that in my personal information, it kicked me out. So it could just be a quick snafu. So just send us an email and we'll get that sorted for you.
Thank you.
And
yeah,
I'm
absolutely.
Hey, Jay Walker, it's a student email. Is that the one you're using?
Yes.
Yeah, that's the one. Let me see. Ooh, if you can't get in, let me see if it'll allow me to email you. Yeah, that's the one we have listed in here. So I'm going to shoot you an email really fast, and hopefully this is the right email. And so making sure you're using that email to access it will give you, hopefully if you click on reset, will give you that email in your inbox. Because what was happening, I think the email was going to Kat, but because she was trying to use a different email, she wasn't getting it. Okay, make sense?
Thank you, yes.
Okay, Lisa,
do you have a question? Yeah, go ahead.
Just a quick question that I think a couple of us had was, will we always receive emails when we have a task due?
Yeah, anytime we create a task in GradSnap, it automatically sends you an email. And because we love you guys so much, we always normally send reminders if if we see you've missed or if it's approaching a deadline. I'm notorious about sending, hey, 10 more days, 5 more days. So just know, and if I'm texting you, that means Latrina is mad. No, I'm just playing. I'm not mad with you, but I just need to get your attention. Okay, I just need to get your attention.
Because I somehow failed to put this in my calendar for today. And so the reminder email is why I'm here. So thank you.
Hey, I love those reminders. Love it, love it. Awesome, awesome. Guys, thank you for that are hanging out, because you don't still have to be here. We said 5 o'clock and we truly try and stick to our time frame, but I truly appreciate each of you for continuing to hang out. And I think it's just going to make for a better transition with you getting oriented and getting your questions answered up front. So thank you so much for just being patient. Okay.
Yeah, Angela, did you have one?
I do. I was wondering if there's any problems if we didn't already do our grad snap. I think there was some kind of a deadline and I didn't meet it, and I apologize, but if we didn't set our grad snap up yet.
Get in there,
is there
girl.
any
Get in there
problems?
so you can get your money.
I've got
in
it
there
up,
so you
but
can
is
get
there
your
anything
money.
else that, okay.
You want that? You want that scholarship, the actual money? Go do the grad snap thing. It's so
Yes, I
important.
do.
I cannot tell you guys enough. Like, and I've been a recipient of other scholarships and goofed. And it is so stressful that first week of classes. If you're not getting the funds that you need, I've missed getting my funds and not been able to pay for my textbooks. And that was an entire week that I was out where I could not catch up, you guys. Please, 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 please. We want to give you money. It's a good position for us to be in. And I know you guys want to take it. It's a great position for you guys to be in. So yep,
If we do
get
it
that.
today, there's no issues with anything
You're
else.
all right,
you have to
Angela.
do
You're
it.
in, you're not in Latrina's, red. She'll highlight you red if she needs to remind you. You're
That's
not
what
in
I wanna know.
red
The
yet.
red zone.
Don't get in the red zone, girl.
Love it. Oh my goodness. Shelly, Shelly, I see your hand.
Yeah, just real quick. I'm sorry if you already said this. I didn't hear though. That informational site that you guys showed, do you receive an invitation to that, or how do you find that?
You do. I am sending out a welcome packet to all of you. Okay, be on the lookout. It'll go out Monday. I was just waiting for one more thing to add into it. So it will go out on Monday. As soon as you get it, open it up, get in there. It gives you the instructions on how to register. And once you register, you can get immediate access to it. Okay. All right. It's called the Scholar Guidance Resource. Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
And really quickly, there's something in the chat that somebody had asked or just brought to light that they have not received their funds yet. You receive your funds based on the deadline that your school uses for the financial aid that they use. So if you have any confusion of that date, talk to your financial aid advisor. We don't know those things. There's so many different universities and community colleges and tech programs that you all are registered for. So there's no possible way for us to know as staff until you guys research that. So if you don't know what your deadline is for your school, reach out to a financial aid advisor or any of your advisors if you're part of a program and ask them what the deadline is that they disperse their funds. That's what we base ours off of. So if you haven't gotten your funds yet, update that in GradSnap and fill out that payment deadline survey. So that way we can get the funds out on time and we're getting them to you to the right place. Okay. Thank you for letting me know, the person that let me know that.
And I want to say, be mindful, give us at least 5 days to process your payment. So say for instance, if your payment was due on the 23rd, which I don't think anybody is this early, you're already behind because I haven't requested it. And then of course we have to get it mailed out. So you want to make sure that you're checking that date and ensuring we're getting it to you in the time for you to be able to ensure you meet all of your financial obligations for your fall term. Okay. All righty. I think Jay Walker, your hand is up, but I think we answered your question, or did you have another one?
No, you answered it. Thank you very much.
Okay.
Looks like
Nana.
Nana.
Yeah, hi everyone. I've really missed a lot of information because I took this NyQuil that antihistamine that made me sleep a lot. So what I want to know is that would the money be sent to the school or will it be sent to individuals? Like, how do we know if it's sent to the bursar office or it will be sent to us?
No, Nana, we send it directly over to you. The only thing with your school is we ask you what your fall payment deadline is. So that's the only thing that's kind of connected with your school, you know, because we want to make sure we get you the funds in enough time to cover any expenses that you have for your fall term. So that's kind of the deadline that we use to get it over to you. But we send it directly over to you. And that's why I'm going to stress it's so very important that your home address is correct in GradSnap. I would that you all go to GradSnap after this call to ensure that your home address is correct. If you have an apartment number, make sure you have that, because what's going to happen if it is not correct, it's going to delay your payment getting to you, okay? And there's kind of not too much we can do at all with getting that turned around if it's just due to the incorrect address, okay?
My second question is like, so now if I go to GradSnap, I know I did it as it said, but I don't remember anything about the deadline of our payment. I don't remember putting anything like that in the filling of the GradSnap. Like, there was no question like that. Or if there was a question like that, I don't remember what I did with that.
Let's see if I can find you on Nana. Hold on.
And just really quick while you're looking, I just want to throw out there that as staff of JRF, we don't have any control over any of your financial aid things outside of our scholarship. So if there's any confusion about your funds or about your financial aid, that I implore you to please, please, please talk to a financial aid advisor. Sometimes when you get scholarships or any kind of funding, or if you're repaying loans or any of those things that have to do outside of our scholarship, our scholarship can affect that, but we won't have any of that information or ways to advise you. So please, please, please contact your financial aid advisor. They are pros. And if you are, like second opinions, go see somebody else in your financial aid department after you talk to one person, just so you get the story straight and you know exactly how your money is moving. Okay. Just want to throw that out there real quick. And then I think, does anybody else have any questions?
Yes, I have had
Oh,
my
go ahead,
hand.
Camille, sorry.
Oh, so when we get the fund, how will we know that it was dispersed? Will it be on GradSnap that funds is on the way?
Great question. Thanks for that question, Camille. We use stamps.com. And when I actually request your tracking number, I put your email address in there. It will send you over an email saying you have a package on the way. They haven't updated my name. It still says Latrina Stokes in there. And so it should have the tracking number on there. That way you can track it. And it normally tells you when to expect for your package. So great question. Thank you for asking that question. But stamps.com will send you an actual notification and a tracking number when we send your payment out.
Because I had done the survey. So I was wondering, because my deadline is July 21st.
Oh, okay. Uh-oh, maybe Latrina made a boo-boo on that and didn't look. Let's see, Camille. Let's see. Let me make sure I got you in here. I'm in the survey right now.
I re-uploaded the payment deadline. I saw it on the school's website. Plus they emailed me on Friday. So they sent it to me saying, hey, we need our funds.
Yeah, we can send it out. Let me say this, good question. This is what I can always do, guys. This is where I say I go to war on your behalf. If you have been in touch with your financial aid person, advisor, or whomever, you can always send them over to me. Let me tell you how you do that though. If you say, Camille, you talk with Sarah and you've done that via email, you can always say, hey, I received a scholarship from the Jeanette Rankin Foundation. They can confirm that I have funds. Now, the only way I can talk to them on your behalf is if you give me that permission, okay? So that's why you have to kind of introduce me via an email. And from there, I promise you I can get it handled. And pretty much what I do is request that they give an extension for us to get it over, because I can tell them when we're going to get it out and it shouldn't be a problem. So if you're going to run into any challenges like that with your funds, but of course, since we're sending it over directly over to you, I can confirm that on your behalf. Okay, make sense?
Yes, thank you.
Okay, awesome, Camille. If so, just let me know and we'll get that handled. Guys, again, thank y'all so much. These are all amazing questions, and I am open to answering any of your questions. So if you have questions and want to stay on, please by all means do so. I do know I did ask some of you to kind of stay on to hear a little bit more about that, but I really think it's important that we answer all of your scholarship questions so we can make sure we're all on the same page, okay? So if you gotta jump off and still have a question, know that you can reach out to us and we'll get back to you, okay? Oh, Elizabeth, let's see. All righty, Elizabeth, we'll definitely look into that. All right, Ruth, your hand is up.
Hi. So I just have a question. I think that like why we were wondering about, I don't know, maybe some people were wondering about where the funds go was because there was like an initial email where we had to like get the exact address, and I gave, okay, that it doesn't matter that I gave my school's address. Okay, cool. And then the only other thing is, if I am like, I'm a recipient of financial, well, I think we're all recipients of financial aid. Do I have to like notify my school or FAFSA of getting this scholarship? Because I think I like filled my FAFSA out like a really long time ago, and I definitely didn't like say anything about this because I like didn't know. Do we have to like contact them, or like do they know about this, or what's the deal?
And so this is where we can't provide any financial answers to it, because I think everybody is different, Ruth, based off the amount of funds that you are receiving. Here's the thing, this is where you got to know what your financial situation is. And if you need to reach out to financial aid, by all means do that. But one of the reasons that we send it over to you is because we understand if your tuition, books and fees and all of that is already covered, you may need it for a hot water heater. You may need it for traveling expenses or things of that nature. So this is where we actually kind of direct you to, if you have somebody at your school that really focuses on financial aid that can help you navigate that, reach out to them. And by all means, if it's, tax issues that you're looking into, you definitely want to reach out to somebody that deals more so with helping you navigate receiving funds, scholarships, and how or if that will, affect you in any way. Okay.
I just didn't know, do you like, if you automatically like reported it to the school or FAFSA or anything like that? Okay.
No, ma'am, we don't report to nobody. That's why we give you the funds and allow you to make the decision what's best for you, to be able to utilize the funds. Okay. Great question, Ruth. All righty, Shavana.
Hi, so I just had, I just thought of another one, but one question is that, are we only eligible for 2 semesters for the scholarship?
No, this is actually a renewable scholarship for up to 5 years. No, ma'am. Okay. Now, as long, hear me, you have to remain eligible to receive it based off the eligibility guidelines and criteria. And keep in mind that once you receive your bachelor's, then you're ineligible. So up to your bachelor's degree, and as long as you remain eligible, you should continue to, complete. It's like a real condensed version for the renewal that comes up in about, we normally do February, March of the following year. Okay, so just know, stay in good standing with us, 2.5 GPA or higher, cumulative that is, and you can certainly apply for a renewal scholarship with us. Awesome question.
Okay, is that something we do in GradSnap for the renewal?
It would be. We would assign that renewal task to you in GradSnap. When we say get friendly with GradSnap, get personal, get real friendly with GradSnap, because that's where we'll do everything. Okay. All righty, Lisa T.
Yeah, hi. I don't know if I already missed this with the emails and the GradSnap and what have you, but how do we know what the amount of the scholarship is? Do we know what when we get our funds, or do we know beforehand? Because I still don't know how much it is.
So you should have gotten a congratulatory email. That first congratulatory email outlines that. And only reason I'm stressing this because all of this information is in GradSnap. It's in that FAQ. So okay, if you are full-time for us, full-time is if you're taking 6 or more credits per semester. Your amount is $1,250, okay, for that fall term. Likewise, in spring, if you're taking 6 or more, it's $1,250. So a total of a total of 2,500. So $1,250 for the fall, and then $1,250 for, for the fall, and $1,250 for the spring, because we break it up into 2 disbursements, okay? And then if you're less than 6, it's $1,000 per semester. If you're taking
Okay,
less
thank you.
You're welcome. Okay.
Great questions.
So Ruth, you said if I decided to continue to go to grad school, no. Once you actually get your bachelor's, that actually makes you ineligible to receive this scholarship, because it's only up to a bachelor's degree, okay?
It is possible though, and just throwing this out there, that some of your sisters may have heads up of any kind of resources that they have, because they may be entering into grad school as well. So I encourage all of you to really take advantage of being a resource to each other. If you have any cool tips or tricks or resources that that come up, any kind of like, maybe fellowships or anything that you're researching, share that on the Facebook. It's so helpful for everybody. Me included, because I want to go to grad school too. So
absolutely.
I'll share
It's
things
power.
too.
Yeah, it's power in it. Okay, Jennifer L.
Oh, come on. Hi. My computer is a piece of work. So I'm not sure where to reference what I submitted already into my my account here. I'm like perusing all of these categories, and is there a way to confirm what I put as my tuition deadline date? And also in the chat, somebody commented that they had a deposit already made. So did I miss something in terms of setting up direct deposit, or would that be, for example, the funds were issued to the school already and that the direct deposit was set up through the school?
No, ma'am, we haven't sent out any payments. So if they had a deposit, it wasn't from us. So I'm not quite sure. Kat, did you catch that, Kat or Karen? I'm not sure.
Yeah, I mean, we can, if there's any confusion, I think for the actual payment deadlines survey that we sent out, you can go and review your submission, because you should have gotten an email or like a confirmation that said that your submission had been submitted. But we can go back in there for you, Jennifer, and I'm happy to just make a note really quick to make sure
I
that
don't see
check
it.
on that.
It
and
hasn't
follow up.
been submitted yet. So I don't see that you've submitted it yet, Jennifer.
Well, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. When I go under surveys, it says please complete this survey below, and there is 0 survey listed.
This was a Google form survey, so it would have been through your email. The one that we sent out for the payment deadline survey was through Google Forms, and we sent an email out for that. So we can see if we can send you another email just to make sure. I know, like, if it's anything like my emails, they get lost pretty quick. There's a lot of emails coming in, so we can resend that if that'd be helpful to you, Jennifer.
I just did it and I found it under the task. The survey was in the text of the task for submitting what classes you registered for the fall.
Yeah, you have to actually like type that in though. It doesn't come up as a hyperlink for you to click on. So you have to like copy and paste it and then put it in to go to that website to fill out the form. Because I had to do that. I kept trying to click on it. I kept trying to highlight it. I'm like, why is this not working? And then finally it worked when I did that.
That's really good feedback. Thank you so much for that feedback.
Listen, GradSnap, you will learn. When it works, it works. And sometimes, with the hyperlinks, I promise you, and oftentimes I'll put in there, copy and paste this and try and put some little pointers or things like that. So please, if it's set up as a task, now if I email you, of course, we can create a link, but I'll tell you why we create a task. We can see who has and who has not completed something if we create it as a task. Whereas if we send an email, there's really no way unless we're using some type of tracking mechanism. So I promise you, there's certainly a method to the madness. What I will do is go through, Jennifer, since I don't see yours, I'll go through and see if I can find who has not at this point, and we can certainly resend that over. So no worries there.
And then I just had one last question. So there was a way to upload your like your class schedule, or for what I ended up, we get invoiced at Colorado State University basically, and my classes are 8 weeks at a time, and and they have 3 sessions. So what I'm doing currently is taking 2 in one session and 1 in another, and that's considered fall. So each session is invoiced separately. And so when I uploaded, it only allowed me to upload the 2 classes and not the 3rd. And so I want to make sure, does that make any difference to you or not? I just want to make sure that I'm doing this properly and that you have accurate information. And then moving forward for the spring, will we be assigned another task to upload those documents as well?
Yes, ma'am. Yeah, because again, your payment deadline changes. So that's why we kind of do it at as a separate time. Also, since you're asking that question, we require that you upload transcripts from the fall before we disperse anything for your spring. Okay, so just know it would be a couple other tasks in order for you to get that. Jennifer, are the 2 that are on there, is it at least 6 credits? Because if you're already full-time, it doesn't matter. I think what matters is if you're taking less than 6 credits for the 2 that are currently showing up on your invoice.
Yeah, so what you should have received my current classes just start, well, they start Monday, and I'm taking 2, right?
Okay, and how many credits are those 2 courses?
Oh, excuse me, 6.
Yeah. So you're good. That's fine. But I don't see we're going to have to resend this over to you, Jennifer. Let me see if I can find that actual task and help you navigate to find that. So
while you're doing that, Latrina, I was just going to ask if anybody else had any questions while we're doing that.
Yeah, we don't have your payment deadline.
Figure out how to raise my hand on it's kind of to piggyback off of what Jennifer is talking about. I went in to ask a question when I couldn't find the form, and then it took away the form that I uploaded. It was kind of weird. And then so I uploaded the my statement for my classes, and then I filled out the form, and then I went to ask a question, and the task said that I needed to redo it. So is that like a glitch in the system?
It's not a glitch. Me and Kat just talked about that. GradSnap has an automatic timer on it. And if you walk away, depending on how long that was from the time that you first logged in to the time you came back, it'll certainly close it out. I'm telling you it will. So let me check, because Kat created an email, I think recently, and it logged.
Oh, girl, I had a whole thing drafted and it kicked me out. I didn't save it. So get used to copy. Just highlight everything that you're doing and copy it, because it will erase everything. Yeah. I was so ticked. I was like, how rude is that? Jeez.
Yeah, and I was like, I don't know if I should ask the question inside of the task or if I should send a separate email, because then, like I said, everything that I uploaded was gone, and I'm like, I just want to ask a question.
It's helpful to reply to the task just so that we know what it's regarding. But if you need to send it another way, that's fine. But I would really strongly encourage you to copy everything that you're writing, because it kicks you out quick. That's something we can talk to the admins at GradSnap about, maybe, revising that a little bit, because we all have probably like 5 or 6 or 10 or 15 tabs open at once, and a lot of irons in the fire. So don't leave it too long, or it'll erase it for you.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Good to know. Anyone else have any questions?
Can I ask you a question?
Hi, Karen. Thanks for coming on, Karen.
Okay.
Sorry, I had my
Suong.
I had my.
Okay, Suong, and then I'm coming to Sydney. I see your hand, Sydney. Suong, go ahead, dear.
Yeah, can you help me? I already opened the RapNet right now, but I want to double check on the task, so I cannot open the task. Can you show me how I open that?
Okay, hold on, guys. We're going to share screen right after this. but I want to get these other questions. So if you want to hang out, Kat and I talked about this, actually going on this and showing it to you on live. So if you're willing, Suong, to hang out for us after we answer the question, we'll get logged into GradSnap and hopefully help some of you all do it like literally live, okay? All right.
And we
Karen.
can record these as well. So that way you can have a link that'll take you to a video of a how to, and we can send that out. So that way you have it anytime you need to.
Absolutely.
Do it. Okay, we'll make sure to do that soon.
Okay, Sydney.
Yeah, so I filled out my survey on the 25th and I never got a confirmation email, but I have my GradSnap and everything else like that. And I was just for the Google form, I don't know if it was received or not.
I don't see you in here, Sydney. And here's the thing, there were a couple surveys, and I think it was kind of confusing maybe to some of you because that initial one did ask you for your school information. If that's the one you're referring to, I can go back and look, but the one I'm looking at right now is the 2021 Fall Scholar Information and Payment Deadline. That's the one that I really want to stress that everybody do. But Sydney, I don't see it. So I'm going to make myself a note now to resend this over to you. Let me make sure it's assigned to you, Sydney. Hold on. Because this is where, that's why I say I love the task. Let me see what I called it too. And that way I can go ahead and reference that here so it makes sense to everybody. Okay. The task, what I want you to look for, and it tells me that it's not completed, but Sydney, if you'll search in your email, JRF is requesting scholar information and fall 2021 payment deadline. So maybe just JRF is requesting scholar information, will pull it up. So go and see if you can find that actual email. That's the subject line, or that's the title. Okay, and anybody else, if you don't know if you have completed that, go search JRF is requesting. Let me see if it'll just let me. I don't think it'll let me copy it. Let me copy the link. I'm going to copy the link and see if it'll let me just put it here in the chat. Since I don't see it for you, Sydney, I'm putting it here. Now, if you have already completed it, please don't complete it again.
And these are all
I just sent
things
it
that
over
come
to
up with.
I sent it over to Jay Walker. She's probably just getting that. Let me, Jay, if you're still on here, I'm sorry. I just sent it directly over to you. I'm sending it now to everybody.
I had the same issue. I never got a confirmation, but I did fill it out also.
I don't, I'm looking, let's see, Jay, let's see if I see you in here. I don't know if I answered that for you earlier or not. Sydney is not, but let's see, Jay Walker. Nope, Jay, I don't see you in here. So if you'll complete it, go ahead and complete it, Jay. So I'm good thing I did send it over to you as well.
Thank you.
It's in the chat. You see that chat, the forms.gle. That's the one. The first part of it will look familiar, but if you get down to the bottom, we ask some financial wellness questions that you haven't answered. So that should let you know that's a totally different survey, because somebody did send the message saying, is this a same survey? Just because the top part of it was the same.
Thank you.
Let's see, Elva. Let's see, I can tell you, since I'm in here, if you're still hanging out, I'll certainly answer that question for you. No, Elva, I don't have it. And I will say, for those that are still on, I know somebody said something about a payment deadline for June. Was it July? Camille, for one, if you're still on, I don't see the actual survey. And so the first payment deadline that I have listed here looks like August the 2nd. No, August the 1st. August the 1st. I don't have anybody with a payment deadline before August 1st. So if you're still on and have a payment deadline before August the 1st, I do not have that survey. Let's see. Nana, you're asking if I received the survey or what? Because if you
No,
were
I think
told,
she needs to reset her password. So we'll look into that.
Okay.
I already made a note for this.
No,
And
no,
if
but-
anything's in the, oh, go ahead.
So both the survey and the password, because I did the survey and you said you were checking mine, but I didn't hear from you again. So I know you're busy with all of us. So, yeah.
I'm sorry, what are we looking for you for, Nana? Sorry.
She just wanted to
so-
confirm if she, yeah, that she did the survey, but she didn't receive an email about it.
Oh, okay, let's see. Homa asked, so I'm looking for Homa and.
And Levita, I'll write yours down so that way I know to look into your reset.
Okay, so please, while she's checking, can I ask a quick question? Because
No,
she,
please.
okay.
Nana,
Yeah,
no.
so I know that Latrina said that the money could be used for something else, like because I asked this during my interview. So I am aware she made a comment that it can be used for anything else like either, but for me, I need it for my nursing supplies. And then my nursing supplies should be bought around this time before school reopen because of my clinicals. Like, what do I do?
What do you mean? What do you do?
Yeah, because like our deadline is usually with the tuition, but I don't know what deadline I put on, but I wish I could get the money to start buying my my nursing scrub, like for my nursing clinicals.
Okay, so this is where I want to stress this, guys. It's so very important. If you know you have, well, let me say this, let me back up a little bit. It's going to take a week now for me to request anybody's payment and to get it back, because I have to request it, get it, and then of course I have to send it out to you. So I'm going to be honest with you, it's probably not likely you will get it within this upcoming week, because since you haven't, for one, then I need you to submit that survey. That's step number one. Once you submit the survey with that payment deadline, that's what we use to actually start requesting your payment. And I normally back it out about 2 weeks. So to be honest with you, the one that has like the August 1st deadline, those are the ones that, or if it would have been prior to, I would have requested as well. So if anybody has a payment deadline that is before August the 1st, you really need to be checking with me to ensure I have that survey submitted for you for your fall payment deadline. Nana, we put in the chat the Google form. So if you would go ahead and complete that Google form for us for that 2021, your fall payment deadline, okay? So that way we can get it. Okay, thanks, Sydney. I'm gonna look and make sure I got it.
We should have a record of the chat as well after this meeting, since we're recording it. So if there's anything in the chat that you guys have that was put in there that didn't get responded to, we can go back and we can follow up on that.
Absolutely. Look, Sade, if you're on here, I see you got yours in there. Absolutely. Guys, again, I can see on here pretty quickly if you submit it. All right, who was I looking for? I was looking for Sydney. Let me see, Sydney. All right, guys, any other questions since I'm clicking off and on the screen? Any other questions, Kat? You see any other hands?
I think Homa just wanted to make sure that hers was received as well.
I don't have Homa. I see Courtney, I see Sydney's. Who else was on there before I exported?
How about Angela? Is hers done?
Angela, what's Angela's last name? We got more than one.
Anderson.
Hold on, let's see.
So sorry, while she's checking, another quick question. I'm feeling it, but which student's ID number do we put on? Is it my school's ID number or the scholarship ID number? Or my
school,
ID?
your school.
Okay, thank you.
No, Angela, I don't have it.
Jen needs you check hers if you can really quick, Latrina. Jen Chaplin.
Which Jen?
Chaplin.
Okay.
I think I'm pronouncing that right, Jen. I'm sorry.
We got like 4 Jennifers. Let's see, Jen
And then
C.
Lisa, I'm not even gonna try. I know you pronounced it one time, girl, but that last name gets me every time. Lisa T.
Gen C, no, Gen C, I don't have it. And Lisa, let's see. Yes, Lisa, I do have yours.
Latrina, you are a rock star. I just have to say, girl, thank you so much.
Hey, you just can export it. Thank them for doing it. You know, just export the information. And the good thing about it that Google, once they hit submit, it updates immediately. So yes,
And
indeed.
Levita wants you to check hers as well, if you could.
Will do.
Can you help me check for me, please?
Yeah, here, and Song, let me actually share my screen really quick, just so I can show you guys while you're doing that, Latrina. I can't keep an eye on the chat while I'm sharing, but I'm gonna walk you through again really quickly. Let me see if I can get there.
Because I'm not sure.
Levita, no, Levita.
Don't have Levita's, okay. So let me share my screen really quick, Song, so that way you can see what I'm seeing. And then, and if it helps anybody else too, I don't know if you guys can see this, but so once you register for GradSnap, it'll take you to this main page. And then I don't have a task anymore because I had already completed it. But if I did, it would be right in this area in the front. And you just go over to your tasks, you view the task, and then it'll ask you what you need. So it'll say exactly what it will label it exactly what we're wanting from you. So if it's scholar thank you video, that's what we want. Or if it's a transcript, we would make sure we say that. And then it'll give you a submission field. It should give you a submission field down here where you can submit a document if we're requesting a document. So I'll make sure that I make
Can you show me one more time, because I'm not open my I open my, but I'm not see you because it's together, so I cannot see you.
Well, and I'm gonna suggest
did you get logged in? Hold on, because if she couldn't get logged in, she's not gonna see this. Were you able to get logged in, Suan?
I'm logged in right now.
Okay.
But when I open, she opened, so my this under behind that, so I cannot see.
Got it. Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, there is a trick on how to split your screen, and you can Google split screen. So that way that might be helpful for any time that just moving forward, you can have a side by side. I learned how to do that, and I don't want to explain it all because I'll probably butcher it. Tiffany's over here going, girl, yeah, she's in tech. So I know she's gonna be like, you gonna butcher that, don't do it. But look up Song, how to split a screen so that doesn't happen to you again. We're good. Since we recorded this whole meeting, you'll be able to see that walkthrough again when I shared my screen earlier in the meeting. And you'll be able to see that again. And I'll probably just take a video out of this. I'll just crop the video and make it so that you guys can see what it looks like. Okay.
Yes. Thank you.
Don't worry. You got this, girl.
Latrina,
You got
can
it.
you? Yeah, thank you so much. Latrina, can you double check for me so you got my survey?
Hold on, let's see, Song. I think so. Hold on, let me check. Jay Walker, I just got yours. I just sent you a message, but you were talking about logging in. Suan, I know.
Yes,
Suan, yes, I have your survey, Suan. Go Suan.
Thank you
Go
so
girls.
much.
Jay, you said something about getting logged in. Let me send the email address. I don't think I sent that over to you, Jay, about which email address we had in there for you. Because that, to be honest with you, is more than likely the issue that you're running into. I will say you want to check your spam folder too, Jay, to see if anything is in there, because oftentimes it will go to your spam folder or your junk folder. Okay. And I just sent you the email that we have.
Yes, that's the one
Is
I
that the
use.
one you're using? I would say, again, doing that, say forgot password, go back to it, because they say to reach out to us, but we don't send that. The GradSnap admin part of it does. Now, if in fact you do not get it, let me see, because they did give us, I think, a video. This is where we can reach out to their support. So I would say, try it just maybe one more time. Copy that email exactly how we have in this link. Make sure there's nothing missed. And okay, The web address is up further, but it wouldn't let me copy and paste. Which web address, Tracy?
The survey, I think.
Or the Grad Snap? Which one are you wanting?
She was asking about the grad snap.
Okay.
Nana-wise.
Kat, can you copy the Grad Snap one back in there for him? The Connect, make sure it's the Connect and not the admin one.
Yes, ma'am.
Jay, see what it says, because if we can help you navigate and maybe get logged in while you're on the call with us. So see if it'll allow you to click on, copy that email, click on forgot or reset. I think it says forgot password, I believe, or forgot, but you'll have to reset another one because it'll require that you do that. Okay, thanks, Kat. It's in
Grad Snap. It didn't send me the email because I didn't have the correct email in it. So if it does that, we can go look on our end as an admin to make sure that your email is updated. So if it's something that you think it could be a mistype of your email or something, just make sure you're looking at what you're typing in when you registered it.
I just sent it to her. Okay. Yeah, I sent it to her. So I copied and pasted exactly what we have in Grad Snap. Guys, bookmark this connect.gradsnap.com Rankin Scholars, bookmark that. Does anybody need to know how to bookmark while we're on? Kat, can you share a screen? It's probably not.
Heck yeah, I can.
Well, because if you bookmark it and save it, Grad Snap portal, Scholar portal, whatever you can remember it by. Okay.
Yep.
This is something, if you don't know how to bookmark, it's your friend. Okay. Learn how to bookmark these pages so you're not having to go back, and we need to save our memory for things we need it for. Okay. So yeah, don't utilize that space if you don't need to utilize it for trying to remember a website. Let the computer
do so. Right? You say work smarter, not harder. Okay, so I go up. Can you guys see my screen right now?
Yes.
So I go to the website that I want. And so once I'm in, I go over to that little star right there and I just push add bookmark and I add it to all my cool stuff. You can add it to a bookmarks bar or whatever other things you have. You can choose a folder to put it in. I just leave it on my bookmarks bar and I'll say done. And then it's there. Then when I go to open a new screen, which you guys are going to see a lot of stuff that I have on my screen here, but you go to Grad Snap Connect and you click on it and voila, takes you right there.
Kat, click back and go back to share, because I don't want to assume since we're in here, let's just have fun with showing you how to see it in a different way. So go back to like a new screen, Kat.
Am I on there right now?
Yep,
You talking about Google? Okay.
Okay.
Can you see that?
Top. Yeah, go up top where your bookmarks are, because they don't even have to do all that. See, go down a little bit, go down, go to your left, other left. No, you went too far. Right.
Go right.
Right there. Yes, guys, if you bookmark it, normally if you bookmark it like there, it shows there. So you don't even have to start typing it. You can go and look for it there. Okay, so
that's your bookmarks bar.
This stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, if you mark it to your bookmarks bar, this is called your bookmarks bar. That's where it's going to go. If you put it somewhere else, like let's say I add a bookmark, I'm going to, I guess, Google or a new tab, and it's right there. If I go to somewhere else, like my social media or other bookmarks, you can choose another folder. It's going to take you to a different place, but so just make sure you know where you're saving it to. This is these are great things that we can make another video even of this stuff, and you can Google it too. There is a video for everything out there now.
Jay Walker, you got in. Yes, winning. Hey, love it. Woo, woo.
Thank you.
I love your happy dance, Latrina.
Yes. Tiffany Jay says it needs to be visible. That bookmark, she's correct. You need to make sure that it's visible. I mean, guys, this is where you got to know your computer too. If you need to expand, increase the font, whatever you need to do.
I love Tiffany.
I'm grateful for my specs that helped me see a lot of things that probably otherwise I couldn't see. So, yes, guys, and this is where I'm telling you, a lot of people don't like to do it. Google now. I mean, sometimes it can take you down a rabbit hole, but oftentimes it can help you figure out some things that you otherwise would not know. Okay. And don't be afraid to ask. We are truly here to support you. Yes, Lisa, YouTube. I'm telling you, honey, I done did so many things. I done fixed some stuff in my house. I'm the DIY guy because I don't mindful. I was a former scholar, so I didn't have money to pay a maintenance man. I was the maintenance lady. Okay, you figure it out. You get it done.
You learn how to snake a drain and do all the things. Girl, I got some long hair. All my 3 kids have long hair. You learn how to do all kinds of plumbing stuff with, you know, Google.
Whatever you got to do. Listen, we want to be helpful and certainly be a resource. Yes, yes, absolutely. Guys, you all are amazing. I want to tell y'all thank you for hanging out. Yeah. Elva, what was Elva's question? She had another question or had a question. I'm sorry.
She's just getting a kick out of watching us all. Hi again, Elva.
Elva, this
Tiffany,
is what we do.
Have anything?
Go ahead, Tiffany.
Love it.
I'm sorry. Just wanted to double check that my survey was received. I think I pretty much turned my stuff in like immediately, but I just wanted to double check.
Hold on, let me check, Tiffany. Hold on. Don't mind checking it all. I promise you. Yep, Tiffany J, you're in there. Let's see if Lavita, if you're still on, you're in there. Jen C, you're in there. See, guys, sometimes it just takes, listen, please communicate with us if you have questions. And I will say, please, please, please be patient because we were onboarding. And some of you, if I said, hey, we're onboarding like 70 scholars, we were literally, and it can get pretty mad and crazy. And because Kat is coming on, I'm kind of training her and walking her through. So we're learning, we're growing together, but we want to make sure we give you the tools that you need in order for you guys to be successful. So, you know, we're certainly here to support
Jay,
you.
Nana, and Lisa all raised hands. So I'm going to go with Jay first because Jay, you're on my screen first. So go ahead.
I think that was from the snap.
You're breaking up, hon.
Sorry, can you hear me now?
Put it in the chat, Jay.
Put it in the chat. And then Nana, go ahead. You're next on my screen.
Yeah, so like I said before.
Oh, Nana, you went on mute.
Yeah, because somebody was talking and I didn't want to talk over somebody because I thought there was a confusion there. So I wanted to know, when I did this GradSnap thing, I was told to reset the password again, and I didn't get it because I thought I had set the password before joining it. So I don't know where to go to meet the group because I know that there's disconnecting. I missed everything. I don't know what to do because my kids are really making noise. Forgive me.
Let me see, Nana. Let me see.
You're okay, Nana. I actually wrote down on my notebook to follow up on that. So I have a whole list of things that are happening right now. So we can go and check and see what's going on with your email. And then Lisa,
Nana,
do you have another question? Oh, go
Nana,
ahead,
I'm going to put in the chat, Nana, the email address that you use. That's the one you need to put in when you're trying to reset, okay?
Just a quick question about the program. I think I was close to the limit for income at the time. And I was wondering if the income follows along with the federal increases each year.
It does. We actually use the Department of Labor Lower Living Standards. Who asked that question?
Lisa.
Okay, Lisa, I'm sorry. I was looking down and typing for Nana. We use the Department of Labor Lower Living Standard. And I'm going to be honest with you, we actually pad it because that number is really, really low. So we do factor in every year and we normally put a little padding in there. So unless there's a drastic change, which normally there isn't, unless there's a drastic change, we will increase that. This is where I say transparency is always key. If in fact you do know coming up on the renewal that you are well over the limit, and when I say well, I'm talking about like 10,000 or more. I mean, by all means, if you're 2,000 over, communicate that with us so we're not having to find out about it when we go in and review your paperwork, because trust you me, it'll come out one way or the other. So just communicate that with us. And one thing I will say that I absolutely love, I was a scholar, so I will go to bat for you every single time and every opportunity I have. But if you're not talking and communicating with me, I can't go to bat for you when I don't know the information that I need. Trust you me, I will paint a case, I'll paint a picture, I'll fight a bull if I need to, whatever I need to do to ensure that you have what you need to continue with your education without a break in it, because I understand what that looks like. So don't ever hesitate to reach out to me about anything, especially as it relates to your scholarship. Now, if it's other stuff, I'm going to refer you over to our guidance resource that you'll utilize. But anything about your scholarship, I don't know who, well, you're on my caseload, Lisa, because you're in my time zone. Always reach out, okay? And that's for all of you.
Thank you. I
You're
got
welcome.
a little bit of a raise, so I wasn't sure if I was going to be eligible for next year. You know, I
Yeah.
got the good news, bad news.
Listen.
It's like, but
Listen, no, we want to support you through your college completion with your bachelor's, okay? That's kind of our goal. We don't want to be like, oh, we support you, but now we can't. That's not our mission. Our mission is to support you all the way through, hopefully, if we can. Okay?
One more. Go ahead,
I'm
Lisa. Go
sending
ahead.
you an email.
I'm sorry, one more question was that, so I'm in that position that I know I spoke with Kat about. I can't remember if I spoke with you, Latrina, about it. Was, so I just gotten my settlement for my insurance for the hurricane damage to my house. And I know it's great news. I'm going to be starting my my rebuild possibly this week. But there's a possibility that some of it may count towards my income on my taxes. Can I tell you guys that? And because it's not income, it's going into my house, you know? It's like, so.
This is, yeah, great. This is a great example, Lisa. This is where I say communicate, communicate, and communicate some more. When you do that renewal, say for instance, we asked you to provide your tax documents for the year. And so of course it's gonna be on there. This is where I would say, Latrina, on line number 208, I'm just making up a number. This is the amount that was in there for, you know, where they gave me the money for my home repairs. Like you said, this is not income. One thing I'm thinking, and this is just me thinking it through, I don't think that it will fall up under, because we look at taxable income, Lisa. So I don't think that'll fall up under taxable income. So I think you should be fine. Okay. Yeah, but communicate. I'm telling you guys, I promise you, talk to me. Now, I will say, when you don't talk to me, you get on Latrina's red side, and that's not a good side.
Don't do it. Don't get on her bad side.
I really don't have a
there's
bad
no
side.
Latrina bad side. Yep, there's doesn't
It isn't.
exist.
But make sure, keep the lines of communication open with all of us, okay? So we can ensure that we provide you what you need, and that way we can get you what it is that you need in return, because you've communicated that.
Yep. Anyone else have anything?
Yes, Nana.
Nana wanted to know if you could check her survey.
Yes, Nana, reset it but if that's the one you use to register, that's the one you need to keep on using. Guys, whatever email address you use to register, you continue to use that same email address, okay? So it doesn't change. Yes, Nana, I got your I have your survey. Woo, woo. Love it.
Okay,
All
so how
right.
do I connect with everybody? Like, I don't know where to start from. I don't know. I look like I'm a bit behind with information because I don't know what's happening. But how do I connect with everyone like you did? I go to www.GradSnap or what?
What do you mean connect with when you say everybody? Who do you mean?
Yeah, because Kat shared her screen, but I don't see that. Oh gosh, sorry.
You don't need to apologize, Nana. I have children, so you don't need to apologize, girl. We get it.
And Nana,
They
I
sound like
want us
they're
to talk
healthy.
offline. I want us to talk offline because I think we can probably help you navigate a little bit more. Lavita, thank you so much for hanging out. We're going to stop recording at this point and talk a little bit more about those partners that we talked about, and it'll be briefly. Guys, thank y'all. I wish somebody would have said something before now. I just been running my mouth, just talking, but I don't apologize because I think these all questions needed to be answered, okay? So I'm going to stop recording. And guys, if you don't have any other questions about like Synchrony, Majuri, and or Beyond 12, you can certainly jump off, because we're kind of just going to answer questions about those who specifically have been invited to kind of fall up under one of those scholars. Okay. All righty. Let me hit stop recording. This is going to be a long recording, guys. Maybe we can chop it up, Kat.
I'll edit it. Yep.